Hello everyone, this time I would like to talk about the high tariff from US to China and if any impact on my company directly. Before I discuss this topic, let me express my thanks to my relatives and close friends for their much patience and good caring these days, as well as many thanks to my team members going on well for these jobs these days. Someone went to Astana, Kazakhstan for 2025 auto fair. Someone went to Canton Fair for visiting their customers. Someone managed dining hall for decoration and constructions. Anyway, thanks all of you. And now let's get back to this topic. Firstly, let's review its timeline of high tariff from US to China in 2025. On 1st February, Donald Trump signed an executive order to impose 10% on China goods. And 1 month later, 3rd of March, US raised the additional tariff from 10 to 20% on China goods. And around 1 month later, on 8th April, US imposed the tariff in total to 84%. And 1 day later, Donald Trump announced the tariff would be increased to 125%. And 1 day later, the tariff in total imposed to China goods was 145%. And the latest news, on 15th April, the White House announced US imposed tariff in total to 245%. So, my relatives and friends asked with much concerns, if any impact on my business. Yeah, what am I thinking? In short term, there will be not much effect because my main market is not from US, but from one road, one belt countries or global south countries, such as Russia, Turkey, Southeast countries, and South American countries. But in long term, it is hard to say no. Personally, I think there will be much effect for many of us. If just not doing business with US, not much effect, just the sales volume slows down, not disaster. But if US want to cut economic trade with us, still also unite its alliance members together, such as UK, Australia, Japan, South Korea, and what's worse, US impose great pressure to many other countries and still forcing them to stand US side. In this case, we will be in a very disadvantaged position. There will be no winner for tariff and trade wars. Both US and China people are losers. Anyway, we trust and understand our government. Deeply believe there will be way for us. And that's all today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.